here's what your skid plate probably looks like, if not worse. So start by cutting that part off. Error on cutting into the plate, not the frame. 4-inch grinder with a cutoff wheel works pretty nice, but there's other methods to get it off. Once you get it off, cut the factory tow hook out of it. Clean the tow hook up a little bit to get ready to weld it back on later. So you're just going to clean the frame up a little bit. That's just the little pieces of weld that are left, and you can just grind those off with a flappy. And then just clean the frame up with a flappy. This is what you're going to get in the box. We just built this little box to help assemble it. And those little pieces that are clamped to the table to hold the angles are the parts that weld in for the tow hook. You don't need to build the box. You could build the box out of 2x4s or use the corner of your garage or whatever. It just helps you keep it kind of square. It's a skid plate, so there is a little room for error. It just needs to sit up on the frame. So these are going to kind of jig together and get them to sit in there as nice as you can. It's a skid plate. You're going to bash it off rocks, so don't kill yourself on getting it to fit perfect. But it should go together pretty easy. Just get it ready. Take a couple measurements. The measurements are right up here. Just make sure they're there. And then once you get the measurements, check them a couple times, and then give it a couple good heavy tacks. We found it's the best to bevel these before you tack it. Just gives it a nice good weld. You don't have to bevel it, but it just makes it fit a little bit better. Right here on the little tip here where it touches the table, if you just clean it up with the grinder, it fits in there a little bit nicer. Again, you don't have to. It's just going to allow it to jig together a little bit. So throw some heavy tacks on it. This shows it tacked and tacked up into the chassis. After you have it tacked together on the top, just clamp it up in the machine, and you can fit these plates in there for the rear tow hook mount. Every rear plate is a little different, whether you have the stock one or like this one is one that came on a bumper. It made it kind of impossible to use the stock tow hook the way it spaced it out and the size of the plate. So you can kind of adjust your tow hook to fit with whatever radius rod plate you have. You're going to want to pull the radius rods off also so they don't get hot when you're welding it and melt the plastic bushings in them, or even if they're Heims, they still have some plastic in them. So get that tow hook fit up in there and just give it a good couple tacks. Make sure it fits nice. Then as long as it all fit good, just throw this little piece in there. Then you can weld out the bottom. You don't have to fully weld it, about as many tacks as you see there, or welds as you see there. We found clamping it works well to keep it before you weld it out for moving. Then just clamp it back up in the machine and start tacking and move around because the factory tubing is pretty thin. Move around and then finish weld out the bottom, and you'll be good to go. And then you just got to mount the skid plate back up. There's a lot of different skid plates available for these razors, so start with the first 3 bolts and then work your way back, depending on what style bolts you have, if it is self-tappers or threaded ones or whatever. But if you do need to modify it, like these ones here, these holes we added, just got a cheap spade bit set from Home Depot. I think it was $10 for a set of 4. 1 inch, 1.5 inches works for those recessed style. Once you have the skid plate end in the front 3 holes, you can just either use a jack and push it up and clamp it, or use some C-clamps, whatever, just to get it into position. And then you can kind of figure out where the holes are going to be, and then you can just use the stock hardware from the original skid plate, get it tightened back up there. Like I said, the drill and tap is available at Home Depot. It's not a big deal. It's plenty thick to give the thread something good to clamp into.